Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now let's get into the video. Aaron and Sam have been married since 2012, but there are a lot of things about their relationship that bothers the general public. So in this video, we're taking a look inside Aaron and Sam Taylor Johnson's controversial relationship. Number 5. Huge age gap. There are many relationships out there that can leave you in deep confusion. One such relationship is the one that Aaron Taylor Johnson and Sam Taylor Johnson have with one another. If you look at their relationship now, you might think that everything is fine between the two, but if you start to dig a bit deeper, you will come across some disturbing truths. One of those truths is the fact that they have an age gap of 23 years between them. The two of them first met one another when Aaron was in the movie Nowhere Boy, which was being helmed in no small part by Sam. After he had auditioned for that role, it was Sam that forced the others around her to cast him in it, and she wouldn't have it any other way. Aaron was in that movie when he was just 18 years old, and at that point in time, Sam was 42 years old. This means that at a very young age, she became his boss. This wouldn't have mattered to anyone if things hadn't proceeded the way they did. Number 4. Leaving her husband for Aaron. When Sam met Aaron for the first time during the movie Nowhere Boy, she was actually married. She had been in a relationship with Jay Jopling for a long time, and the two of them even had 2 children. But even with this in mind, she didn't take any huge leaps in hiding her feelings from Aaron. And even though nothing happened while the two of them were making the movie, the rest of the crew knew that there was something between them. She ended up divorcing her husband in 2008, and believe it or not, just a year after this, it was reported that Aaron asked her to marry him. Since he was just a teenager at that point, no one can blame him for having feelings for her. The general public is of the opinion that she shouldn't have pursued any relationship with Aaron in the first place. But as you may know, the two of them eventually got married. But this wasn't even the most unbelievable part of their relationship.
Aaron, control. Thank you.
Number 3. Having children.
Big smile right here, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Safe travels.
After the two of them had started their relationship, they thought to take it to the next level, which in their case meant having children. At this point, Sam had already had 2 children with her former partner, but this didn't stop her from having more, and thus in 2010, she and Aaron had their first child. At this point, Aaron was barely 20 years old, which seemed very weird to the general public, and is one of the many reasons why their relationship is still talked about to this day. But this was just the first step in their relationship, as they had yet another child in 2012, when Aaron was only 22 years old. The main reason why people feel as though there's something wrong with their relationship is that they started out when Aaron was just starting his acting career. This meant that Sam had a lot of control over his future, and in this way, there was nothing he could do but be with her. But you might be wondering what Aaron's true feelings on the matter might be, so let's talk about that.
You're on set, and Odessa's an amazing actress, and the two of them, and I'm composing the scene, and I'm looking at it, and...
Number 2. Aaron's true feelings. When something like their relationship happens, there are a lot of people that start to have questions about it. Celebrities can avoid answering those questions online, but when they're faced with such questions while they're doing interviews, they have to be somewhat truthful about them. This is why when Aaron was asked about everyone talking about their relationship, he said that it was a bit intrusive. He wasn't overly fond of people being fixated on their relationship, but there's a reason that people are intent on him answering their questions, because they are of the opinion that he isn't allowed to talk about them. That might be a bit far-fetched, but there's no telling what the actual truth behind the scenes is. Number 1. Being an old soul. As you can imagine, Aaron isn't the only one that has been asked about his relationship, and when those questions were posed to Sam, she responded by saying that he had an old soul. She has talked about him several times, and has said that he very much enjoys his time at home. She has even said that he loves taking care of the children, and that he also has chickens which he looks after. It is true that Aaron is absolutely enamored with Sam, as was also evident by the fact that he got a tattoo of her name on his chest.
Oh, I can look at it as a film. I get lost in movies. As soon as it goes dark, I'm in as good or bad or...
These are some of the details about Aaron and Sam's relationship. While it might have had a controversial start, it looks like things are going well for the two of them. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed the content, then do leave a like. So until next time, take care and goodbye.